is going on, YouTube world? My name is Ghiman Mckinney, or you can just call me Juice. That's my nickname. Appreciate you guys for tuning into the channel today. Be sure to like that video right now, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly and almost every single day if I can. Alright, I wanted to make this video a little while ago, a couple days ago, but I've just been very busy. Obviously, you guys know I'm previewing all 32 NFL teams, so just subscribe to the channel and be sure to tune into the rest of those teams. I will be previewing the New Orleans Saints division up next. I obviously got the college football teams I'm covering as well for record predictions, so I've just been very busy. But I obviously did watch the home run derby. I mean, it was great. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. put an absolute show, even though he did lose. And also, I watched the All-Star game, the MLB All-Star game. I personally had been to an MLB All-Star game. I went to the one in Cincinnati a couple years ago when Mike Trout won MVP. It was a great experience. I saw Todd Frazier win a home run derby. I do live in Dayton, Ohio, so that's why I went to the one in Cincinnati. Wish I could have went this year, but just been pretty busy. But getting to the point, I wanted to touch on Justin Verlander a little bit. Okay, Justin Verlander, if you don't know who he is, he's the pitcher for the Houston Astros. He's their ace. He's probably the best pitcher. Definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer. I wish he still was with my Detroit Tigers, but he's with the Houston Astros right now, okay? And he had some interesting comments about about offense increasing in baseball. You know, specifically home runs. I mean, home runs are being hit at an all-time high. And I think it's for a couple reasons. I'll get to those reasons in a little bit, but I mean, the New York Yankees, they did this year set the record for most consecutive games with at least one player hitting a home run on their team. That record is 28 straight games. So for 28 straight games, at least one Yankee player hit a home run, okay, in a game. Okay, for 28 straight games, that's pretty good. That's pretty impressive. It's a pretty good record. Also last year, the New York Yankees set the record for a single season team home run record with 267 home runs hit. Man, that's crazy. I mean, they have some great power hitters, but I mean, and you really look around baseball, home runs have been at a premium. I mean, home runs are being hit at an all-time high. I mean, pretty much each year, the amount of home runs being hit in baseball is off the charts. I mean, home runs have been increasing year after year after year. And Justin Verlander had some interesting comments, okay? He thinks one of the biggest reasons why home runs being hit at an increasingly high rate, as well as increased offense, is due to baseballs being juiced, okay? So he thinks the balls are maybe a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit juiced. So I'm going to read what he said. He said, listen, MLB's turning this game into a joke. They own Rawlings, okay? They own the bleeping company. It's not a guess as to what is happening. And then obviously I want to read Rob Manfred's statement on him commenting back to Justin Verlander on this issue about increased home runs in baseball. He said, you know, the biggest flaw in that logic is that baseball somehow wants more home runs, he added. If you sat in an owner's meeting and listened to people talk about the way our game's being played, that is not the sentiment among the owners for whom I work. There is no desire on the part of ownership to increase the number of home runs in the game. To the contrary, they're concerned about how many we have. Interesting. So, look, I'm not siding with either player. Obviously, Justin Verlander is in an MLB locker room. He's playing Major League Baseball pretty much every day for 162 games. Obviously, he doesn't pitch every day, but you get the point. He's in the locker room. He's out on the field pretty much practicing every day, I assume. And look, maybe Justin Verlander sees something I don't see. Maybe he sees something the other players don't see. But I haven't heard a whole lot. There's been a couple players that have sort of sided with Justin Verlander, but I'm one of those people that I want proof. I don't want to hear that, hey, the baseballs are being juiced. I've been hearing that for years. I've been hearing the players are juiced. I mean, players are using steroids. I mean, is it the players? Is it the balls? I just don't have enough proof and enough, you know, voices being heard saying that the balls are juiced in order for me personally to believe that. I don't think baseballs are juiced. And I'll get to why I don't think that I have a problem if they are being juiced. But let's think about this for a second. Let's say a bottom-of-the-line starter said the same statement Justin Verlander said. Let's say the fourth starter in a rotation for, like, let's say the Arizona Diamondbacks or something like that. Let's say their number 4 starter in the rotation said the exact same thing Justin Verlander said. Is this really even a breakout story? Is it even a story in the news? No, it's not a story. The reason why it's a story is because Justin Verlander is saying it. Now, look, Justin Verlander, he's having a very good year. He's 36 years old. He's defying age very, very well. His ERA this year is 2.98. That's very good for a 36-year-old. And he's been one of the better pitchers in baseball still to this day. But Justin Verlander also does lead the league in amount of home runs allowed. So, incoincidentally, Justin Verlander is saying, man, baseballs are juiced. That's the reason why I'm giving up so many homers. That's the reason why there's so many homers hit. And I just have to disagree with him here, okay? Look, I want to say this right now. Justin Verlander, do you have any problem with your teammate, Alex Bregman, hitting 26 homers by the All-Star break? I don't think you have a problem with it. So, and like for me, example, like I said, I just don't see the proof. I don't think the baseballs are juiced. There's not enough proof out there for me to fully believe, me personally, to say baseballs are juiced. But even if they are juiced, I have no problem with it because baseball, I love home runs. I love action. And look, there's also the thing where you can say, well, strikeouts are at an all-time high. So what I attribute to the home runs being hit at an all-time high, well, strikeouts are at an all-time high too. So what that means is, look, 25, 30 years ago, a lot of people thought striking out was bad, okay? It was a bad thing. It's still a bad thing. You don't want to strike out, obviously. You want to hit, over 300, I think. But I mean, nowadays, it's okay to strike out at times. If you were hitting 35 to 40 to 50 homers a game, ask Chris Davis, ask Aaron Judge, ask Joey Gallo, ask Giancarlo Stanton. I mean, you can look at so many. The mentality of baseball has changed, okay? It's just changed, okay? It's just like the three-point shot in basketball. It really is. I mean, teams are now more into analytics, okay? They're more into launch angles. They're more into, exit velocity. And people, I see StatCast stats all the time on MLB Network, okay? Look, teams are invested in hitting the ball in the air nowadays. Chris Bryant, a couple years ago said, hey, I want to hit 4 fly balls a game. Hopefully one goes out. So the approach of players and teams for baseball has changed. That's the reason home runs are going up. And pitchers are throwing harder than ever. I mean, there's stronger, faster, bigger kids. I mean, you look at Vladimir Guerrero Jr. You want to know why he hit 91 home runs in the home run derby? It's because he's pretty good. It's because he's pretty strong. It's because he's a pretty good baseball player. He's developed into a strong player. Players are bigger, faster, stronger. The balls are coming in even harder, and they're hitting them hard, and they're swinging for the fences. They are not afraid to strike out. A couple years ago, people said, hey, hit the ball on the ground, hit line drives. Some people feel that line drives are outs. Some people feel that ground balls are outs. I mean, when's the last time you've seen an MLB team consistently bunting? Small ball is dead, okay? There's no one that hardly plays and uses small ball ever, okay? I don't see a lot of teams doing small ball nowadays, okay? Now, obviously, the Houston Astros, teams like that, hit line drives, obviously, in the playoffs. It's going to help you, personally, as far as like setting up a team to win a World Series, I want my team hitting some line drives. I don't want them just striking out all the time and hitting home runs because that does not always work in the postseason. But as far as baseball is being juiced, that's not first of all, I don't think they're juiced, but even if they are, I don't have a problem with it because I want more offense. And listen, the reason why homers are being hit more is because the mentality of the players have changed. Players are swinging for the fences. It's okay to strike out nowadays. As long as you're hitting 30, 40 bombs, 50 bombs, no one cares if you strike out over 150, 180 times. It just, no one cares. And over the past couple years, strikeouts for teams have gone up and up and up and up. So the fact that people are bigger, stronger, faster, they hit the ball harder, they're more into launch angles, they're more into the analytics of baseball, just kind of like in the NBA with a three-point shot. I mean, the three-point shot did, a lot of NBA teams didn't always like to shoot threes, okay? But now, everyone's shooting threes. I mean, pretty much, if you're a big man and you can't shoot a three, you're not going to get recruited. I mean, you might get recruited, but you're not going to get recruited by top line players. I mean, just dribbling in the post, post moves, if you can't shoot a jump shot, you're pretty much useless in the NBA today. I mean, Dwight Howard dominated the league for the first 5, 6, 7 years of his career. I mean, the guy's irrelevant now. He's irrelevant now. You want to know why? Because he can't shoot. He hasn't adapted to the new game. So, in conclusion, Justin Verlander, I disagree with you. Look, maybe the baseballs are juiced. I don't know. But hey, if they are, I don't care because honestly, I like more offense. But ultimately, I don't think baseballs are juiced, okay? I think just the fact that players are bigger, stronger, they're more into analytics in baseball. They're trying to hit the ball in the air. It's a different mentality. And I think that honestly, like I said, that's the reasons why there are more home runs being hit. Analytics in baseball, bigger, stronger athletes, pitchers throwing harder, so the ball's going to travel further. And that's my take on Justin Verlander and baseballs being juiced in the game today in the MLB. that's a wrap for this video. Be sure to like the video right now if you're rocking me. Subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos like this weekly and almost every single day if I can. Appreciate you guys for tuning in today. It's my favorite thing in the world to do, to make these YouTube videos for you guys. I am potentially looking to go into a big time network like ESPN, Fox Sports 1, or something like that down the road. So just help me grow this channel. I think I'm starting something special. We're on pace to have at least 700 subscribers by 2020. So just help me grow this channel. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it with all your friends, share it on Instagram, Snapchat, whatever you gotta do. Get people hip to this channel. It's a place to be in 2019 and for the very, very future. The Juice Alert, Ghiman Mckinney, or you can just call me Juice. I'm Ghost. Have a blessed day. You guys, I'm out.